So I get a lot of people saying, why do you do cross country? Like, all you do is run. I'm gonna tell you why I like cross country. Number one, I'm not most people, and I actually like running. Number two, you get to be a part of nature. Like, if you do track, you're just running around in circles and circles, and you feel like a hamster. But in cross country, you actually just get to be a part of nature, and for me, at least, it's actually really quite relaxing. Off topic, but look at the sunset. It's kind of pretty. Anyway, for me, cross country just takes my mind off everything. And if you didn't know, I'm an overthinker, so I'm always worrying about things. And in cross country, for me, it just makes me get lost and don't have to worry about stuff. Number trace! There is no bench. Everybody gets to play. No sitting out. The only sitting you have to do is if you have to wait for your teammates. That's the only sitting you have to do. If you're not sitting the bench. 4. Honestly, cross country is way more supportive than any other sports I've done. And I've done a lot of sports. Everybody's running the same, so they all know what you're going through. And there's been so many times you're dying, you cross the finish line and you're dying and can fall down, because you're so tired. The next person who crosses the line, they'll pick you up and you guys will be dying together. There's also been times where people hand out water to you after they've already finished. Sometimes when you're running and you're slowing down, somebody that passes you, they'll be like, come on, you got this. I'm serious. Cross country kids are just so supportive. 5. This is kind of the 4th reason, but it's not at the same time, but you make lots of friends. Your nerves are high while you're waiting for the gun to go boom for the start, And so while you're waiting, you're just make conversations with people and make new friends. So during state, those 3 people, we were all nervous, so we just started talking. And one of them, when somebody was gonna take our picture, she's just pretend that we all know each other. Number 6. Okay, I don't know if this is all schools, but for my school, we have scavenger hunts, we tie-dye shirts, we have pancake feeds, we have a spaghetti feed, we get Dunkin' Donuts too. So the scavenger hunt is we have a sheet of paper, and you're normally with a group, but you have a sheet of paper and it says find somebody riding a bike. So you take a picture with somebody riding a bike, and basically the rules is whoever gets back first, and whoever, not whoever, if you're all in the picture. It can't be a finger, you all have to be in the picture. Every year we tie-dye shirts for our warm-up shirt, and I don't know any other sports that does that. At the end of the year, we get pancakes, and at the beginning of the year, we go to our coach's house, and his wife makes us amazing spaghetti. 7. Cross country is mainly an individual sport. Yes, you need a team to score more points, but if you don't have a team, you could still go out and run. You don't necessarily need a team. The team is just honestly for more points. But yeah, you can just run by yourself, and you don't really have to worry about other people messing you up, you know, because, like, for example, in volleyball, you have to pass the ball to your setter, and then the setter sets it to the spiker. I think that's right. And, you know, if one person messes up, the whole play is ruined. And in cross country, the only person is you. Like, you don't have to worry about other people. I mean, you do. But you know what I hope you know what I mean. You don't have to worry about other people on your team messing you up or whatever. Number 8. This one's kind of a stupid reason, but you know. So imagine if somebody is chasing you. If they can't run long distance, they can only chase you for a certain amount of time. Well, in cross country, you run long distance, so you could run longer. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but you know, you could just basically run longer than most people if they were chasing you. But that's not a legitimate reason. Oh, and going back to how people are like more supportive in cross country, if you like place, because normally at most meets top 15 place, and normally if you place while you're going up to collect your medal, everybody will give you a high five. And not just because they have to, you know, like volleyball you have to say good game, good game, good game, whatever. Cross country are just like, hey, good job, like, I don't know. Yes, I know cross country is a lot of running and you have to do hills and stuff, but it's really not that bad. Like, the more you run, the better shape you'll be and the easier it'll get. Not saying it's easy at all, because it's not easy, but it would be easier the more in shape you get. Does that make sense? Honestly, I feel like cross country is a pretty underrated sport. Yeah, I know running's not for everybody, and I'm not saying everybody should do cross country, but I'm saying it's not as bad as it seems, and maybe you should give it a try. I mean, how do you know if you don't like it if you never try?